was the last game of the 2012 regular season for the Chino Hills Huskies as they hosted the Charter Oak Chargers. The game had sentimental value for the Huskies as it was senior day, and the Huskies class of 2012 filled the starting lineup. In the top of the first, the Charter Oak Chargers have runners at the corners, and the Chargers' Corey Brown hits the ball down the first baseline past the diving Chris Arriart. It scores in a run, and Charter Oak takes a 1-0 lead. Still in the top of the first, the Chargers' Joe Gill comes to the plate with bases loaded and 2 outs. Gill hits a flare over the shortstop's head to score in another run. Charter Oak would lead 2-0. In the bottom of the second, with bases loaded, the Huskies' Jordan Acosta hits the ball past the Charter Oak pitcher. The ball goes up the middle and a run scores for Chino Hills. The Huskies' Michael Rosales tries to go to third on the play but is thrown out. Charter Oak would remain in the lead 2-1 at the end of 2 innings of play. Moving into the bottom of the third inning, the Huskies have the bases loaded again, and this time the Huskies catcher Dylan Lowenstein is at the plate with no outs. Lowenstein drills the first pitch he sees into left center field for a double that clears the bases. Chino Hills takes a 4-2 lead. We jump to the top of the sixth, and Charter Oak's Zoe Carrillo slams the ball over the left field fence for a solo home run. The Chargers would trail 4-3. Going to the top of the seventh, the Chargers have a runner at third and 1 out. The Huskies have the infield playing in as Chargers' Nick F. Hernandez hits a hot shot past the Huskies' diving shortstop, and the run comes across to score, and the Chargers tie the game at 4. Still in the top of the seventh, the Chargers' Zoe Gill comes to the plate with bases loaded, and Gill works the count full. Chino Hills relief pitcher Aaron Dominguez's pitch is called ball 4, and the go-ahead run comes in to score, and the Chargers retake the lead 5-4. The very next batter for Charter Oak is Ian Evans, who hits the ball to the Huskies shortstop Israel Fuentes, who tries to go to second base but is unable to get the out. Another run will score, and the Chargers' lead is 6-4 at the end of 6.5 innings of play. In the bottom of the seventh, the Huskies try and start a rally as the leadoff hitter in the inning, Chris Arriart, drills the ball into deep left field. It goes over the fence for the home run. Chino Hills would fall short, and the Charter Oak Chargers win the game with a final score of 6-5. We had a chance to talk to both coaches after the game, and here's what they had to say. All right, we're here with the filling in for the head coach, Scott Williams. Talk to us about your team's performance today. I mean, we had a mixed bag of things. We had good pitching, we had good hitting, good defense. I mean, it was an all-around ball game.
Yeah, it really was. We put some guys in some different positions today, some guys that hadn't played a whole lot all year, and they really stepped up for us and did real well. The pitcher that came in hadn't thrown a lot of innings this year, senior pitcher, and he really performed, and we were lucky to get him a win.
Speaking about pitching, let's talk about the reliever that came in. I mean, he really settled things down as well and kept Chino Hills pretty quiet.
Yeah, both those pitchers hadn't thrown a whole lot this year, and we were really fortunate they came in and stepped up and did real well for us.
Let's talk about that double base clearing hit that your batter had there with bases loaded. Tell us the gentleman's name and your thoughts when you're in the dugout and you saw that ball go right up the middle.
Well, we were very fortunate to get that ball through. Off the top of my head, I can't remember who hit that, but it was well done, and it was a clutch hit.
Finally, what would you like to say as a message to your seniors on this ball club that are going to be moving on?
Well, it's been a great year, and a lot of them are going to be playing college ball, and well-deserved, and just wish them the best of luck and a good future to them.
We're here with the Huskies head coach, Kyle Billingsley. Coach, an emotional day. You guys had Mother's Day, and you had a senior day as well. Tell me your thoughts on the game and the performance.
Yeah, these games are always fun. I'm glad we clinched a playoff spot on Wednesday so we can enjoy this game a little bit more. We had all our seniors starting. Michael Bell, the starting pitcher, that's his first start on varsity, and he did a great job. He went 6 innings, pitched well. I was expecting him to go 3 or 4, but he gamered it out, and it was a fun day. The parents have fun, the kids have fun. That's what it's all about.
Speaking of parents, kids, your little young guy here, Coach, bring him on in. Yeah, that's fine. That's great. All right, future Husky here in the works. This game had a mixed bag of everything. We saw offense, we saw pitching, we saw defense. I mean, how are your thoughts going into the playoffs after seeing a ball game like this?
It was good. This is the type of game you want to have going into the playoffs, where you have to work on your bunt defenses, your picks, pitching in pressure situations. You need a little kind of a test before playoffs. What we don't want is you don't want to go into the playoffs blowing everybody out 15-0, and you're not working on anything. So this is, even though it was a loss, I think it made us a better team going into the playoffs, where we can't just kind of go in and relaxed. We got to kind of attack on the playoffs.
So switching gears now, you'll be heading into playoffs. I'm sure you'll find out who you'll be playing. How do you get ready for the playoffs? Does it not matter who you're going to go in the first round? You just do your thing?
Yeah, we treat each game like it's a championship game, whether it's the first game or the last game. So we prepare the same way. So if we go up against an undefeated team or a team that doesn't have any wins, we play it the same way. Because if we think a team's no good, we're gonna, in baseball you can get beat. Anybody can beat anybody. So we prepare for the best and hope for the best.
Finally, our future Husky here. What position does he play, or what does he like?
Pitcher.
Pitcher.
Yeah.
There you go. Keep it in the family.
His name's Cannon. He's got a baseball name.
All right.
He's my left-handed power hitter, huh?